Hi, I'm Chris Berman. Ahead on ESPN. It's Week 16 and another typically wild season of the NFL. Ho, ho, ho! The stockings are hung by the chimney with care. But which teams are going to find a playoff berth in their stocking? Which ones will find the dreaded cold? We'll see, but first, an interesting late-season matchup for you on ESPN. Oakland, Kansas City. It's game time!
The fans are finding their way to their seats, those who really own those seats, as we get set to begin this exciting game. Hello and welcome to Arrowhead Stadium. I'm Dan Stevens. Here by my side, football guru Peter O'Keefe. Peter, the history books could be rewritten today.
That's right, Dan. A chance to beat the 14-0 undefeated mark set by the 72 Dolphins. Have been on a tear all season long, so they've got to feel confident that they can get a win today and go to a record-beating 15-0. We'll see how it plays out here.
And now let's go down to the coin toss.
Tails it is. Morton Anderson kicking off for the Chiefs.
It's time.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Anderson kicks it, and we are underway. Number 44 fields the opening kickoff at the 33.
12 yards on
Dragged down at the 45.
Number 44 fielded the ball and gets pretty good field position, all because of that lousy kick.
The Raiders get their offense on the field and will start this drive at their 45-yard line. Wheatley goes right up the middle and chews up about 4 on the play.
Second and 6. Ball at the Raiders, 49-yard line.
Gannon zips it to the left sideline, and it's caught just barely past the markers for a first.
First down,
Rich Gannon
Raiders.
is a good quarterback. 18-year man out of University of Delaware, and a nose for coming away with a big play when the chips are down. He's got this job for a reason. He's got the skills to pay the bills.
First down, 10 yards to go.
Ball at the 44-yard line.
Crockett goes in motion. Wheatley picks up about 2, and that will bring up second down.
Mike Wazlowski with the tackle. Second and 7. Ball at the 42-yard line.
Wheatley gets the call again and picks up a couple. Picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up fourth down.
John Browning made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
That's his second tackle so far. Leckler gets ready to punt this away. Leckler takes the snap and aims this one out of bounds. This will fly out of bounds at the 16.
Shane Leckler did a good job angling the punt out of bounds, so the offense will start off stuck inside the 20.
1st and 10, Kansas City.
The Chiefs will start this first play of the drive at their own 17-yard line. Holmes takes it across the line and picks up a couple.
Second and 8. Ball at the Chiefs' 19-yard line.
Holmes gets the call again and runs into traffic.
Holmes, the ball carrier.
Stopped at the
Bobby
20.
Hamilton with the tackle.
Peter, once he closes his grip around you, you are not going to get free,
3rd and
regardless
6.
of how evasive you are.
Not with that
20-yard
strength.
line.
With those guns, he could probably juggle bowling balls, or wide receivers for that matter.
3rd down with the tight end right. Morton grabs the bullet. They get the first on 3rd and long.
Johnny Morton had a man playing him close back there, but he made a great move to get the catch.
Nice play, and they will convert on 3rd.
Great execution, Dan. They did everything right.
To 39. First down.
Brent Green does a little last-minute razzle-dazzle here, and he gets some yards.
No good.
Pass is
Incomplete.
Priest Holmes
Priest
went to the
Holmes
outside
was
on
the
that
intended
last
receiver.
play, had some room but couldn't
Number
make the
75
catch.
with the
Incomplete.
That falls incomplete, but it would have been a minimal gain had they completed it anyway. Second down,
10.
2 wideouts on the
Ball at
field.
the Chiefs' 39-yard line.
Green throws the pass, and it's tipped.
Pass is incomplete.
Incomplete.
Derek Gibson.
Derek Gibson
with the deflection.
swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
On
and
second
10.
down, they try for the
Ball,
first,
Chiefs,
but it's
39
played
yard
well
line.
by the defense. That will bring up 3rd down.
Nice pressure that time.
Kennison catches this one, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Eddie Kennison had 3 guys covering him on this play, and he still made the catch. I don't know if it was a good effort by him or a bad one by the defense. It could have been both. Oh, it's hard to believe that play worked.
3rd and long, and they get the big play to convert. What do you think of that, Peter?
I love it. That's what football is all about, making the big plays when you need to, and you can't coach that.
Randy, down! Bro, down!
Holmes picks up 11 on the play.
This is a great run, Dan. Look at the yards he chews up.
Peter, he had a great jump off the line. He was in 5th gear before the defense could even react.
Motored for some easy yards.
Holmes will take this one off the toss and picks up a couple.
Priest Holmes powered forward with the football thanks to some initial blocking. Problem was
That's
they
the
couldn't
end of the
keep that
first
push
quarter.
going for very long.
Not much there. It'll be 2nd down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
That will end the first quarter, and it's still a scoreless game.
I'm watching you and I'm watching my back. I better full of you, and as a matter of fact, I don't care what you think and I don't care what you say. I'm gonna do what I do, so it doesn't matter anyway. You got me down, but I hang about a thread. Listen on you, all the things that I never said.
Green makes the throw after the play action
Interception.
fake, and
Raiders.
it's intercepted.
Rod Woodson shows why you think twice before throwing a pass in his neighborhood. Watch. Great presence of mind to try for the football there.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
The Raiders are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at their own 5-yard line. Second down, 3 wideouts in the game. Wheatley punches this one left to center and picks up a couple. Wheatley chews up 4 yards, and that will bring up 4th down.
John Barber made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
They allow a little there, but they do force a 4th down.
Way to attack the ball.
Leckler lines up deep in his own territory to punt it away. Leckler takes the long snap and punts it away. McLean catches it at the 49. Tackled at the 43.
Dexter McLeon racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
The Chiefs had their last drive stall out at the end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at the 43-yard line. Perella sacks him way back at the 48.
John Perella sends this offense backpedaling with a nice sack in the backfield.
They lose some yardage there, Peter. It has to feel like they're going down and up escalator.
Yeah, a good rule of thumb here is to try to move the ball in the general direction of the other team's end zone. That's what usually works.
The defensive design worked flawlessly, and the refs will spot the ball well behind the original line of scrimmage.
What a way to derail a series from the onset.
2nd and long ahead. Green throws this on a rope, and the reception's made at the 38. Eventually tackled at the 35.
Eddie Kennison faces double coverage on this play, but still comes out with the ball. Nice throw and nice catch. Let's take a look. They had him covered well, but he was still able to make the catch. That guy's a great receiver.
A great job to move the ball and get themselves into a 3rd and short situation. This is a critical play for this drive.
Yeah, now, Dan, they can just fall forward and make the play.
Sounds easy, Peter, but we'll see if they can pull it off.
Third and 1. Ball at the 35.
Holmes gets the call on 3rd down and converts the
Chiefs.
3rd down.
Priest Holmes stayed with his blockers on that last one, and it paid off big time. You know, Dan, it's always good to have a wingman or two.
Well, Peter, a pretty nice job there converting on 3rd down.
Yeah, didn't get a lot, but didn't need to. Good job.
1st down from the eye. Green fires this one over the middle, and he hits his man for a pickup of 9.
Trent Green played the pass perfectly, zeroing in on his man despite the coverage. You know, it's all about accuracy in that situation.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a 2nd and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Second down and less than a yard. Holmes carries it for the 6th time and takes it upfield.
Tony Gonzalez gets in there and delivers a perfect block. Oh, nice to see the tight ends representing.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chain.
Great execution.
Getting high, y'all. Get it, come on. Getting high. Get it. Get it. I'm catching you, Dante. Get it.
Green throws a heater, and
Pass
this
is
one
incomplete.
is incomplete.
Tony
Wayne
Gonzalez
Rudd played
was
against the
intended
inside
receiver.
pattern perfectly on that
Wayne
play.
Rudd
The pass
with the coverage.
never had a prayer. Incomplete.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. Second
Second
down,
and 10.
and this is the 7th
Ball
play
15.
of the drive. Holmes takes it off the toss and heads upfield. He's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
Priest Holmes sticks close to his blockers here.
Here's the point after, and it's
The
good.
extra point is good.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Anderson booms a beauty here. Francis decides to take it out of the end zone.
He returns
Tackled
19
at the
yards on the play.
19. Peter, it looks like the playoff race is shaping up.
Well, it sure is, Dan.
First
The
and 10,
Raiders have
Oakland.
had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their own 19-yard line. Gannon puts his arm into this one,
First
and
down, Raiders.
the
Timeout
Raiders
call.
take their first timeout. First
and
down,
10.
two receivers to the
Ball
left.
at the Raiders, 38-yard line.
No dice, and
Pass
it
is
falls
incomplete.
incomplete.
Jerry Porter.
Jerry
was the
Porter
intended
had that
receiver.
ball in his hands on that
Eric
play, and
Warfield
then he just
with the
dropped it.
coverage.
A rare incompletion. And the defense side a sigh of relief.
Second and
But it's
10.
only the second quarter, Dan. The D
Ball at the
has to
Raiders,
hang
38-yard
tough.
line.
Gannon zings it to the right side, and
pass
it's
is incomplete.
incomplete. Third down, one man back. Wheatley catches it in the flat, and
Number
he's well
47,
short
pass
of the
complete.
markers. That will bring
Greg
up
Wesley, timeout call.
Leckler. Lines
Shane
up for the
Leckler
punt.
in punt formation. Number 22 to make the return.
Leckler gets the snap and punts it away. McLean fields the deep punt at the 17. Brought
Return
down
is 8
at the
on the play.
26.
Dexter McLeon returned for a few there, but after that gigantic punt, it was like tearing a single page out of War and Peace. It doesn't make much of a dent.
The Chiefs are looking for some separation before half and will start this drive at their own 26-yard line. Gets the sack,
27
and the
with the
clock
sack.
continues.
Number 27 nails his man behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to cost the...
Second and 14. Ball at the Chiefs' 22-yard line.
Green uncorks this to the left sideline, and
pass
it's
is
not
incomplete.
reeled in.
Johnny
Incomplete.
Morton was the intended receiver. Charles Woodson with the coverage.
Third down and
14.
4 wideouts in the
Ball
game.
at the Chiefs' 22-yard line.
Dennison catches it over the middle. will take a timeout. That's their second.
The way I operate a mic, you should rap it in balls. Accolades call for names that I never heard. And if these cats are on the menu, you best believe they're getting served. What makes you think you can rhyme? When did you think you're getting signed? Who gave you the wrong idea that you were the best when the best is right here? My third verse, my third eye.
Green throws this one right sideline, and it's caught at the 34. 10. Touchdown!
Touchdown, Chiefs!
Eddie Kennison makes the catch, but that's not enough for him. He gets it and takes off for more.
That time, when they went deep, they hit the jackpot.
Which has not been true for their long game today. Let's see if this completion turns it around for him. As you can see, he's up over the century mark. Oh, he came to play today.
Here's the extra point, and
The extra point is good.
the signal, and we're set. Anderson kicks a short one. Number 44 fields the short kick at the 20. Stopped at the 31.
Number 44 tried to return, but I think because the kick was so short, the D was already there to dismantle the run back.
The Raiders offense takes the field with the clock at 7. Brown, the Raiders will take a timeout. That's their second.
Oh, quit wasting my time, man. Stop these guys. Check air, check air. Larry. Shotgun.
Gannon throws a high, long one to the right, and they can't connect. Incomplete. And that'll do
That's
it
the
for
end
the
of
first
the
half
second
of this one. The Chiefs enjoying a lead, 14-0. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for...
All right, Dan, we'll get back to you in a bit. But welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. Now we'll look at our halftime comparison. And as you can see, total yards definitely tell the story thus far. The Raiders are certainly losing because of it. It's hard to win when you play like that. Not much action early on, so we'll pick it up early in the second quarter. The incomparable Rod Woodson shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. The Chiefs late into the second quarter, this time at the 14. Priest Holmes led his big old offensive line pave the way on this one. A 13-yard touchdown for the Chiefs. Raiders still late in the second quarter. Raiders back by 7. Rich Loose Gannon connected with his man on this one. The Chiefs still late in the half. Eddie Kennison emerged as a real weapon as he pulled one in here. A 60-yard touchdown for the Chiefs. Chiefs out in front, 14-0. Rich Loose Gannon would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Chiefs are up at the half, 14-0. And as far as my halftime hero, well, there's really no contest. Eddie Kennison has played like a man possessed. So that'll do it from here. Let's send you back out now to Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe. Dan?
Thanks, Chris. And today's game has been presented in ESPN Game Sound, designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Chiefs get the ball first this half, and another score by them could really open up this game. They currently lead 14-0. Now let's get to the game. Johnson decides to take it out of the end zone. Brought down at the 22. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Look at the drive results, and you can see that they're getting it done and have punched the ball into the end zone. Nice work so far.
Let's go down to Susie Culver, who has an update for us. Susie?
Thank you, Dan. Head coach Dick Vermeil gave me a moment to speak to him at halftime. He's been thrilled with their defensive execution, saying we've shut them out defensively and our offense has been taking care of business. We can't get cocky. We just have to keep after it and give them no chance to come back on us. Back to you, fellas.
Thanks, Susie. Holmes will get the carry on first down and moves forward for 7.
Priest Holmes was assisted on that play by some great blocking that opened up holes for him. Without those blockers, he would have been toast.
They move the ball, and it will be second down. Second down, 3 yards to go.
Chiefs, 29-yard line.
Holmes gets the call on second down, and first down, finally stopped at the 40. It will be first down.
I got you, Kennison.
Green lets it go here, and it's not reeled in. Incomplete.
Eddie Kennison.
Denard Walker had that play dissected before it even started, really. Textbook zone coverage there.
A nice throw down the field, but the defense plays it perfectly.
Great coverage downfield that time.
Kennison brings the dart right sideline, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Frank Green throws into a crowd here and by some miracle gets a completion out of it. I don't know how that happened, Dan. Let's have another look.
There you go. Well, the D had him covered, and they just couldn't get to the ball in time. A perfect pass.
You can't coach that. That kind of pass is instinct.
Nice pass, Peter, and he's really lighting up the stat sheet.
Oh, you got it. So far, he's got 161 yards and 1 touchdown.
First down, tight end to the left. Holmes takes his 10th carry of the game and picks up 8 yards on the play.
Priest Holmes got a little help from his friends on that play, Dan. They gave him the space he needed to make the play. Great blocking up front.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
2nd and 2. Ball at the 27.
Morton makes the catch off the left end. He's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Johnny Morton has a guy shadowing him, but still manages to make the catch. He beats his man cold. It's all about staking your turf.
A beautiful pickup, Peter. Everyone on the offense is happy about that play.
Definitely. Great call by the offensive coordinator.
And it will be a first down. Green rifles this one to the end zone, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Denard Walker swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
That would have been a touchdown, but instead the defense comes up big and forced the incompletion.
Way to prevent the big play.
It'll be second down. Kennison makes the catch. Touchdown!
Green zings this one perfectly. Great pass, great catch, great play. Let's have another look. Bullseye. What a precise throw. They keep doing plays like this, he could be in big trouble.
That gives him his second touchdown of the day.
Dan, he's definitely making his presence felt out there as well as on the scoreboard.
Now the point after, and
The
it's
extra
good.
point is good.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Anderson kicks this one away. Francis fields it all the way back at the 7. Dragged down at the 26. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. There's the numbers, Dan, and you can see that they are struggling. They need to start simple, just string a few plays together, and then use that momentum to build your drives. Let's see what happens.
The Raiders offense takes the field, and they will start at their own 26-yard line. Wheatley bulldozes right of center and chews up about 4 on the play.
Ryan Sims with the tackle. Second and 6. Ball at the Raiders' 30-yard line. Gain of 1 on the play.
Porter goes in motion. Wheatley will get the handoff and passes the line. Tackled at the 32. Maslowski was in on the tackle. It'll be 4th down.
Mike Maslowski brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
That's his 3rd tackle of the game. Leckler lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Leckler gets the ball and pummels this one deep. McLean fields it at the 22. Tackled at the 30.
Dexter McLeon returned for a few there, but after that gigantic punt, it was like tearing a single page out of War and Peace. It doesn't make much of a dent.
The Chiefs will start this drive at their own 30-yard line. Holmes picks up about 2, and that brings up 2nd down. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Chiefs in command of this one, 21-0.
Because I full of weak, I'm in your face. Stuck up to the nines with my 40 eyes, my vest on, mine's gone, eyes roll back. I got the ball to take it all and leave you standing stupid. Watch your jaw drops, pin socks, swaying like a noodle in the wind. I win again and watch you running, crying to your friends. It's a shame when it just ain't your day.
Holmes gets the call again and heads left. Tackled at the 36.
Charles Woodson with the tackle.
Priest Holmes has had a great day on the ground. Great movement outside the tackles and using his speed to round the corners. Great game.
Third down from the shotgun.
Ball at the Chiefs' 36-yard line.
Okay, bring him out. Bring him out. You got the change.
No first, baby, no first. Yeah, no first, baby, no first. Man.
Baker
Number
gets
9
ready to
in
punt
punt
this away.
formation. Charles Woodson to make the return.
Baker takes the long snap and pummels this one deep. Woodson fields the deep punt at the 15. Stop at the 25.
Charles Woodson returned for a few there, but after that gigantic punt, it was like tearing a single page out of War and Peace. It doesn't make much of a dent.
The Raiders stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 25-yard line. Gannon rifles it out left side, and the reception's made at the 40. First down, 3 wideouts in the game. Wesley makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Greg Wesley came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up.
Second and 10. Ball at the Raiders, 41-yard line.
Gannon throws a bullet and they can't connect. Incomplete.
Eric Warfield had superb coverage on that play. No wonder it was incomplete.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time. Four receivers line up as the defense settles into a nickel package.
Brown grabs the rope right side, and they get the first on 3rd and long. First down, 1 man back. Gannon fires this one over the middle, and the reception's made at the 40.
First down, Raiders.
McLeon tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete.
22.
Dexter McLeon came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That is their 4th batted ball. Tell you, we've seen a number of good defensive plays from this squad.
We sure have. We'll see if they can keep it up, though.
Second and 10. Ball at the 34-yard line.
Gannon zips it to the left sideline, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Jerome Woods kept both eyes on the short out on that one and caused the incomplete pass.
That'll give us a third down, and the defense was ready for that call.
Well played and a good job of not giving up the short pass.
Rice didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Jerry Rice got open on that last play with a slant route, but couldn't bring the ball in.
Peter, in third down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, third is such a crucial down, Dan. And when you don't convert, it really hurts.
You coming, baby. You coming.
Scott Fujita dropped him before he could get past the markers. A huge stop on 4th down.
They don't convert on 4th down, Peter, pretty much squelching any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
Yeah, they needed at least a field goal off that one. Let's just say a comeback is going to be very difficult.
The Chiefs offense takes the field. They're in command, and they'll probably look to take time off the clock. They will start at their 33-yard line. Walker tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete.
Bernard Walker with the deflection.
Brent Green is putting on quite a display out there, Dan. He's finding his receivers and getting into a rhythm out there, both with the...
Second down with the tight end right.
Ball at the Chiefs' 33-yard line.
Holmes barges off right guard and gets the first and more. 30, 20, 10, and touchdown.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
Holmes sticks close to his blockers here, and it pays off.
That was his second rushing touchdown of the day. Not a bad day at the office so far.
That's typical production for him, Dan. He's that kind of player. Look at the numbers generated on the ground. That is impressive.
Now the extra point, and
the extra point is good.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Anderson rockets this one deep. Francis downs this in the end zone for a touchback.
All right, man. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. No, don't touch.
The Raiders' offense has taken the field, and they have been having a very tough time passing the ball. They have another opportunity here as they start off at their own 20-yard line.
With the sack.
Gannon lofts this one out to the left, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Jerome Woods swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
They have really gotten after the ball as a team today. That is their 5th batted ball.
Nice, aggressive D.
Warren catches the heater left sideline, and he will be well short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Gannon dumps this one off, and it falls incomplete. They will.
Mike Maslowski does a great job of reading the play and putting himself into position to tip the ball incomplete. It's worth a second look here. Oh, he's a quarterback's worst nightmare.
They don't get the 4th down conversion they needed, Peter, although I don't think they should have punted it away.
No, that far behind, they are definitely in go-for-broke mode. Unfortunately, they got broke.
The Chiefs' offense takes the field, and can they capitalize on the defensive stop? Well, they'll start this drive at the 24-yard line.
First down, Chiefs.
Hunted down at the 9. It'll be 1st and goal.
Brent Green saw nothing happening, so he decides to scramble for it.
And he turns in a pretty successful play there.
He's never more dangerous than when he improvises like that.
First down, the clock is stopped at 2 minutes. Rips him down. The Raiders take their first timeout.
Kansas City, come on, let's do it. Get in the end zone.
Second down, goal to go.
Ball at the 20-yard line.
Leopard! Gun!
Gets
Also
the
2
sack.
yards.
The
Timeout
Raiders
called.
will take a timeout. That's their second.
All right, Green, let's do it. We need a first down.
Yeah, you better
Third
put
and
that
goal.
back up in real soon.
Ball at the 22-yard line.
Rhino, Rhino. Gun, gun, gun. Check two this side. Check two this side. Check it two.
Green zings it to the right side, and this
Eddie.
the
Timeout
Raiders take a timeout. That's their final one.
Let's get ahead.
Morton Anderson.
Fourth down,
Next
and the
33-yard
field goal
attempt.
unit is on the field.
Number 15, holding.
Anderson kicks it from 33 yards, puts it straight through the uprights, and good.
Morton Anderson has little trouble pooching this one through. Let's see it again. Yep, he knows that you aren't allowed to miss many of those in this league.
For the first time today, they leave the red zone with only a field goal to show for it.
You know, overall, Dan, the defense has to be happy with how that one played out.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Anderson rockets this one deep. Francis decides to take it out of the end zone. Dragged down at the 17.
Carlos Francis thought he had some running room from the end zone, but gets planted before he gets to the 20.
First and
The
10,
Raiders
Oakland.
will start this drive deep in their own territory with the clock at 1:39. Rips him down in the backfield, and the clock continues to run.
Single back, single.
Gets the sack, and the clock continues to run. Third down and 4 wideouts in the game. Grabs the fastball over
Gain
the
of
middle,
16 yards
and
on the play.
that's just short of the markers. The clock
down.
continues to wind down. Fourth down coming up.
Right here. Stop it.
Gannon dumps this one to the flat, and it's complete at the 25. Gets out of bounds, and he's past the markers
First
for a
down,
first
Raiders.
down at the 28.
Come on, Chiefs, let's play some defense.
First
First and
down,
10.
10 yards to go.
Ball at the Raiders, 28-yard line.
Rice hauls it in right side and picks up 4 on the play.
Face mask, number 25, defense. 5-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
Greg
Repeat
Wesley
first
held the
down.
face mask back there, but it was kind of iffy. That's a 5-yard penalty and a right call.
First down, the
First
clock
and
is
1.
stopped at 56.
Ball at the Raiders, 37-yard line.
Single back, 21. Check go, 21.
Rips him
Number
down in the
51 with the
backfield,
sack.
and the clock will continue to run. Second down, and this is the 7th play of the drive. Gets the
Mike
sack,
Kozlowski
and the
with
clock
the
will
sack.
continue to run.
Liz, single back.
Gannon unloads this to the right
pass is
sideline, and
incomplete.
it's off. Incomplete.
Dexter McLeon was on that fly ball on that last play like glue. Man, he knew where the pass was going, and he stopped it. Incomplete.
Well, the D holds tight on 3rd and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation. Ryan Sims is here to play, I tell you. What a stop on 4th down. It's worth another look. Oh, huge tackle, huge play.
Well, they don't convert on 4th down, and that will be it for them.
Yeah, chalk this one up in the L column, Dan. It's all over.
The Chiefs will start this drive with unbelievable field position with the clock at 27. Runs out,
Brett
and that
Green,
will
the
stop
ball
the
carrier.
clock at 20.
Trent Green should have stayed in bounds back there. They want to use as much time as possible off the clock.
Second down, 2 wideouts on the
Ball
field.
at the 21.
First eventually runs out at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
Trent Green has to resort to plan B on this play. That's why he gets...
First down, the clock is stopped at 13. And he's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
Trent Green had no one to throw to, so he just tucked it under and went for it. It's worth another look. If it wasn't for that scramble, he would have been toast.
That touchdown will seal it, Peter.
Well, barring some type of miracle, they are going to come away with this one.
Now the point after, and
The
it's
extra
good.
point is good.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Anderson kicks it off. Francis fields the kickoff at the 2. Tackled at the 17.
Carlos Francis tried to run it out, but the defense preferred that he stayed put, and they made their case pretty forcefully there.
The Raiders will start this drive deep in their own territory with the clock at 5. This one will fall incomplete.
Holding. Number 73, offense. Half the distance to the goal from the spot of the foul. Repeat,
Frank
first
Middleton
down.
is all over his defender on this one. He grabs him and does not let go. The refs aren't big fans of this, and they throw the flag. Yep, that's offensive holding right there. Good call.
First down, the clock is stopped at 2. Gannon rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's tipped. Incomplete. And that is going to do it for
That's
this
the end of
one. The
regulation.
Chiefs come out on top, 38-0. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Enjoy this, and we're going to get you next time. We're going to get you next time. It's all right.
All right, Dan, thank you. So this one is in the books as we welcome you all to our ESPN Video Games post-game show. I'm Chris Berman. The Chiefs stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. We'll pick up the action midway through the third quarter. Trent Green would find his target on this one. An 11-yard touchdown for the Chiefs. The Chiefs move ahead big and now lead by 21. Rich Loose Gannon would find his target on this one. The Chiefs, after a stop on fourth down, Chiefs up by 21. Priest Holmes on the carry here as they work the ground game. This is a nice run. They've opened it up now and now lead by 28. The Chiefs again have it. Trent Green get up ahead of steam, and then it was clear sailing from there. That set up a 34-yard field goal. Chiefs leading 31-0. Rich Loose Gannon connected with his man on this one. The Chiefs, after a stop on fourth down, the Chiefs inside the red zone. Trent Green got the carry here, and he comes through. An 8-yard touchdown for the Chiefs, and that's where we'll leave this one. Chiefs serve up a shutout, 38-0. Now let's check in with our player of the game, a guy who made one big-time catch after another to help seal the win for his team. Eddie Kennison is on the sidelines with Susie Calvert. Susie?
Thank you, Chris. You showed your mettle, and you prevailed with a big victory. What made the difference for you guys to come out triumphant today?
I was feeling pretty good today, and things was just rolling for me. From the moment I stepped on the field, I felt like I could help us win this game, and that's what I had to do.
Chris, back to you.
Thanks for tuning into ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports for 25 years and counting. I'm Chris Berman. We'll see you next time.
This is SportsCenter.
I'm Chris Berman. Let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Cowboys end up on the right side of an 11-point game. The Dolphins lost this one, but will stay at number 3 in the AFC East. Champ Bailey stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. We had an interesting free agency pickup of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris. Let's switch gears and talk about players that'll have new homes in the National Football League, as free agency continues to play such a huge role in determining a team's makeup. Izell Reese is on the move. Perhaps not for all that he thought he'd get, but a good deal nonetheless. 4 years, $4.0 million. In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary Report. And as you can see, they were hit hard this week. Gary Walker might be the biggest loss on this list. A hairline fracture of the arm is the initial report, and the doctors are saying he'll be out for the rest of the regular season. There's a chance, however, they'll get him back for the playoffs. In front of you, we've got the NFC list, and as you can see, they could form their own MASH unit. Mike Minter is probably the one that most leaps out at you. He's suffering from a pulled calf muscle, and that'll keep him out for the rest of the regular season. There's a chance, however, they'll get him back for the playoffs. Now, on to even bigger news, as you may have already heard. Peter Sermon had to be placed on injured reserve, so he'll be on the sidelines for the rest of the year. Just a key blow to the heart of this defense. So that'll do it for now. Boomer, back to you.
In a long-standing NFC rivalry, we had the Seahawks pick up win number 7. Packers, Vikings. Brett Favre looking over the defense from the 22-yard line. And a pump fake. Everybody stops. Oh, that buys the time for the TD. The Packers go on to win this by the final score of 41-38. The bus, Jerome Bettis, had over 50 yards receiving and helped his Steelers beat the Ravens. Down in the fun and sun of Jacksonville, we had the Jaguars come away with a 2-point nail-biting win. Down in New Orleans, we had the Saints lose by just a single point. The Buccaneers got 300-plus yards from their offense in their victory at Tampa. The Bills won on the road and will now head home to meet the Steelers. Bears, Lions. The A-Train, Anthony Thomas, is such a tough runner. Split in the backfield at the 35-yard line, and look at him stiff-arm that defender, and it opens up the hole for a touchdown. The Bears win this one by the final score of 14-6. The Rams won this contest, but will stay at the first place in the NFC West. The incomparable Rod Woodson had yet another productive game, keeping his streak alive, but in the end, it wasn't enough to get the win. Edgerrin James rushed for 2 touchdowns and helped his Colts beat the Chargers. In a long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Patriots pick up win number 12. And last but not least, we had the Bengals come away victorious. So let's change things up a bit and turn to a guy that's had his eye on the college game, and that's our own Mel Kiper Jr. He joins us now. Mel, your work never ends, I know. Believe me, I know better than anybody else. But it's never too early to start thinking about next year's draft, is it?
Well, you're absolutely right. And with the college bowl season upon us, a lot of guys view their upcoming bowl game as more or less an open audition for NFL scouts everywhere. Duncan is a guy, for starters, that I think truly has very few negatives in his game right now. 6'3", 261, out of North Carolina. And for a linebacker, not only is he big and physical, but he also hits the hole really well. Plus, he's a guy with excellent lateral movement, which enables him to move sideline to sideline with ease. Weber is another guy that scouts are keeping a close watch on. He has the quick feet that are necessary for a pulling guard in today's game, but he also has the strength and toughness to finish his block. So that'll do it for now, but you can guarantee that the big board is going to see a lot of risers and fallers between now and April.
Yes, indeed. Just 1 week to go, and the playoff picture's starting to take shape. But still some areas that'll need to be cleared up next weekend. We'll start with a look at the AFC playoff picture. Meanwhile, over in the NFC, the playoff picture looks like this. So that's how things shape up. Still plenty of intriguing matchups upcoming as we get closer and closer to January. And that'll do it from here. Chris, let's send it back over to you.
That'll do it here for Pivotal Week 16. As always, plenty of surprises to go around and plenty of intrigue still to come. My primetime players each took his team to the next level, and each is going to take home a game ball. Great work, fellas. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.